structure fire for Light Force 64. We're taking some pretty heavy flak on Adams about Hobart. There are 3 separate structure fires through the window. Like the fire. Some PD in that area and some fire companies assigned. We have a fireman shot. We need help immediately.
Smoky Night by Eve Bunting. Smoky Night was written by Eve Bunting and illustrated by David Diaz. It won the 1995 Caldecott Medal, an American Library Association Notable Children's Book, the School Library Journal Best Book of the Year, and a Parent's Choice Award. The book depicts utter lawlessness and chaos as looting, rioting, and even arson take place in the city. The story is told through a perspective lens of a young boy living with his mother in a tumultuous apartment complex with neighbors who just can't seem to get along. Research tells us this book is based on the 1992 Los Angeles violence and looting that took place as a result of quote-unquote racial tension. After researching and analyzing the book, I determined the best design feature to prove the theme is the framing. Naturally, the human eye scans an image looking for details. Using this to his advantage, Diaz centralizes our gaze with a small square frame, with 4 figures representative of looters on each corner. Here we notice smug, proud, and haughty looks of satisfaction with the thievery and vandalism that just took place. This slightly broader frame gives us the perspective of a civilian team prowling the streets of Los Angeles. It's large enough that readers can see buildings going up in smoke in the background, shattered glass lining the streets and the sidewalk, and the dismayed looks on the faces of the civilians at such a disastrous sight. Here we see a mother tightly embracing her son as they watch the nearby chaos through the window of their apartment complex. After watching the chaos from the perceived safety of their home, the young boy and his mother decided to go to bed, but were abruptly awakened by neighbors yelling, "Fire, fire," urging them out of the building. Here we can see all of the neighbors scurrying out of the building. This is the first time we see all of the neighbors doing something together, even if it is because of an unfortunate circumstance. Back to a smaller frame. Here, I believe Diaz sought to portray the desperation on the protagonist's face as he searched for his cat, beckoning the firefighter with a sense of urgency for help. It's close enough that you can feel the emotion through the page. Here we see that both our protagonist and his previously adversarial neighbor are being reunited with their cats who were found playing together under the stairs. It's close enough that you can see signs of satisfaction and relief on their faces. In this frame, we see the neighbors conversing and the cats eating together, as if the cats are setting an example for the neighbors to get along. Here we're brought to a resolution when the boy's mother extends an invitation for their neighbor's cat to have a play date with their own, and she gladly accepts. This marks the beginning of a budding friendship, which probably wouldn't have occurred if they hadn't experienced this hardship together. In conclusion, I believe the framing in these illustrations brings us to a theme of togetherness and unity that only comes about through sharing adversity.